Yo, what is going on, everyone? Year One Blink here, back with another new exotic weapon review. Today we have the RiskRunner submachine gun. Charge your soul and let the electrons sing. So our intrinsic trait, we have arc conductor. When taking arc damage, this weapon becomes more powerful and resists incoming arc damage. Kills extend the time in this overcharged state. So that's what makes the gun very good in PvP and PvE. Okay, we have Arrowhead Break, greatly controls recoil, increases handling speed. Extended mag, greatly increases magazine size, greatly decreases reload speed, increases airborne effectiveness, so that's pretty good. Then we have Superconductor. When arc conductor is active, shots fired have a chance to become chain lightning and return ammo, so that goes really well with arc conductor. Then we have for our last perk, short action stock, which greatly increases handling speed, so that's pretty good for that RiskRunner to have that really good handling to wreck your opponent. We have the RiskRunner Catalyst, which puts our range up to 80. We have an impact of 20, a range of 80, a stability of 55, a handling of 71, a reload speed of 15, an aim assistance of 50, a zoom of 13, an airborne effectiveness of 41, RPMs is 900, magazine 41, recoil direction 100. There's a little bit of lore for you guys, and that is the RiskRunner. We're running it with this arc conductor build, chain lightning, so we do use Crown of Tempest, and then we're using Stormcaller, of course, with lightning surge, electrostatic mind, and yeah, spark of resistance, spark of shock, all that stuff, storm trance. You guys get the picture. Chain lightning, arc conduction. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the recoil. Has like a vertical recoil. I'm not pressing any buttons but the trigger, so it's pretty easy to control. It goes a little bit to the right, it looks like sometimes, but usually it's gonna go up and a little bit to the right. So yeah, that is your recoil. With Arc 3.0, just dropping makes the RiskRunner a top tier choice for PvE and PvP alike. You can see right here doing a lot of chain lightning damage, especially to the boss and stuff, which is really good if you guys wanted to hit multiple targets. So yeah, this would probably be good inside the raid or anything like that, to be honest. Also, when you have arc conductor procced, you get basically all your ammo back. You never go below like 39 bullets, so you never have to reload, which is really good for these type of activities, because the reload speed on this gun is not good at all. So you want to reload as less as possible with this gun. This is probably like literally one of the best guns you could be using for arc 3.0. And if they're shooting you with arc, you take less arc damage as well, so you'll have really good arc damage resistance. Yeah, so you're basically able to stay alive, except I died right there for the most part, you know. But look at this chain lightning capabilities, guys. Like, what? If you're not using this in PvE, you're sleeping on it. It is like one of the first ever guns to come out in Destiny 2 as well, which is pretty cool. You also become amplified. Look at this. We're able to just melt these guys. Arc conductor, boom. But that was like the gun without the arc conductor. See, it's not that good, you know. But you can throw a grenade at yourself like that, trigger arc conductor, and literally wreck the opponent. It does a lot of damage to single boss targets, and if there's enemies near those boss targets, you'll be damaging them with arc conductor while chaining, and you'll never have to reload because you'll be killing a bunch of enemies, you know. And it's chain lightning and all that stuff. It's actually insane, the snowball effect you can do, especially if you're using this arc 3.0 subclass and stuff like that, using the chain lightning grenade ability and melee. So yeah, you can literally make this gun your arc playground with the Arc 3.0 setup. You'll have so much stuff going on: conduction times, arc conductor, be amplified, sparks of ions. Yeah, there's just so many buffs you're gonna get with this gun. This gun will literally benefit you in a raid, nightfall, anything, any hard activity like that, or dungeon or anything like that. If you're not using it, especially with ad clear, you're sleeping on it, honestly. It also synergizes really good with the Arc Hunter as well. Right here, you guys can really see the damage it can do. Look how fast that ogre got melted. Like literally, what? Look at that chain lightning effects. 1,700. Guys, what are you talking about? This gun is OP. Honestly, for my exotic review for PvE, I give this a 10 out of 10 for PvE. A very good ad clearing gun to stay alive against a lot of enemies. Use it with your Stormcaller and stuff like that. And yeah, you can just make some crazy Stormcaller builds and blink builds with it in PvP, PvE, all that stuff, guys. So yeah, this was basically the PvE review part. We're going to be going into PvE up next, so if you guys do enjoy this, like I said, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Right here, you guys can just really see the chain capabilities of even your arc subclass, you know? It's all chaining. Everything you use is just chaining. So that's what makes this, to me, a top tier choice for PvE, because it synergizes so well with Arc 3.0. So yeah, let's get into PvP portion of the video. So PvP, this gun, I'm using the Arc Conductor build, Chain Lightning, so you guys can go check out my build video. To be honest, this gun actually surprised me a little bit with how good it was for chaining lightning and stuff to other enemies. It's not going to happen as much as it would in like PvE, but it does work because everybody's using Arc right now, supers and a lot of stuff, so you'll get Arc Conductor a lot right now, especially. I don't know in the future though if it'll be as good, but for sure right now it's a top tier choice, at least for an SMG. Has some good aim assistance. You don't want to really reload with this thing. The reload speed kind of sucks, but you want to just chain lightning and stuff. It's actually not that bad when it doesn't have Arc Conductor. It can still kill, but it's better off to have Arc Conductor so you don't have to reload and stuff like that. You take less arc damage and all that. I got some pretty nice clips with this gun. Right here you can see the Arc Conductor going in effect. It does work in PvP, it just doesn't work in PvE, you know? So I give it credit where credit's due. It does do its job. It's not too OP or it's not too bad, you know? It's like in the middle, I would guess. Mid tier, you know? It's mid. Has some pretty good in-air accuracy, so shooting in the air is not a problem. I just think that the reload isn't that good. It takes a while for it to reload, but it does have some pretty good accuracy. Once you get the catalyst, it does have really good range, so you guys really do need the catalyst for that extra range to wreck your opponent, especially for opponents using like scout rifles and stuff, like longer range weapons, you know? So yeah, it pairs good with the sniper. I noticed the Eye of Soul, so if you guys like the Eye of Soul, there you go. You're gonna snipe that guy in the head. Here's just some crazy snipes with the Eye of Soul. But yeah, with the RiskRunner, it's one of my favorite guns to use in the game for sure. One of the Destiny 2 vanilla weapons, I believe. And today's like the 5-year anniversary for Destiny 2, so happy 5-year anniversary, everyone. That's pretty much gonna do it for this part of the video. And I would say compared to like other SMGs like the Huckleberry, I would say the Huckleberry's still a little bit better in my opinion, especially if you're using like a Titan build, because the Huckleberry automatically reloads itself and does like, I don't know, extra damage or something like that. I don't know if the Arc Conductor does extra damage, but I know it just becomes a monster once it has Arc Conductor, the chain lightning, reload, and all that stuff. It just does crazy things that you can do in this build, you know? Right here you can really see how good it is with the Arc Conductor. And using it with the Stormcaller is really fun. You just feel like an electrifying god, wizard god, you know? It's just a lot of different builds you can use with this gun right now, which makes it a really fun choice to use in PvP. I don't know if it's like super top tier though, guys, because I do notice there is some guns that wreck it. Ace of Spades right now is literally god tier hand cannon, but we're mainly comparing SMGs to other exotic SMGs like the Huckleberry, the Chariba. I would say those two are actually a little bit better because you don't have to be Arc Conductor. This one you have to have somebody shoot at you with Arc, or you can throw a grenade at yourself if you're using Arc, you know. But other than that, you only get 5 seconds for the Arc Conductor, which isn't that long of a time for PvP. For PvE, I guess it's a little bit better, but for PvP, I think it just needs to be buffed a little bit just to have a little bit more time, at least like 9 seconds or something, you know, because most of the time I run out of Arc Conductor, but we do have a lot of stuff to get it back, you know, like our grenade. If you're using Conduction Tines, using the Crown of Tempest and stuff, there's just different type of builds you can do. And yeah, with everything in consider, I would say it's a little bit above mid tier right now, in my opinion. You just got to play smart, don't challenge long range weapons, and pretty much just wreck. So like for PvE, I'm gonna give this gun a 10 out of 10. For PvP, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because it's kind of like mid tier, you know, just because it doesn't have much range for those longer range engagements. And if you're not using a shotgun, you're gonna get ate by shotguns. It doesn't kill fast enough to take out shotguns. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got to say about this Arc 3.0 RiskRunner build and the RiskRunner review. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please make sure you guys leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see more content like this, yeah, like I said, subscribe. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
That's a power play. You took them. Now hold them. Three opponents down. Zone C lost.
Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Year One Blink here, back with another new Destiny 2 video.